students is not a vessel to be filled, but a flame to be kept alive. These words, spoken by the philosopher Putra centuries ago, remind us that education was never meant to extinguish young people through pressure, fear, or exhaustion. Yet today, many in our tertiary institutions feel they are fine dining not because they lack potential, but because the environment around them has become overwhelming. This leads us to a troubling crisis affecting university students across the world. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lo Anshan, a university student. I once had a friend who became very overwhelmed during exams. She withdrew from others and struggled silently with anxiety. This worried me and made me want to learn more. I'm not a professional, but after researching mental health and student well-being, I realized her situation is common. Many university students are facing a growing mental health crisis. The mental health crisis in university requires urgent action as rising anxiety, depression, and burnout are worsened by stigma and limited campus support. Tertiary students face a serious mental health crisis due to academic and finance pressures, a culture that normalizes stress and limited support system. First, I will explain why this crisis is so severe. Then, I will discuss possible solutions and the benefits that brings to students and campus life. First, I will explain why the mental health crisis in tertiary education have become such a serious problem by university students. According to a 2025 article in BMC Public Health titled Mental Health Among University Students, Global Trends and Implications, researchers report that university students worldwide are experiencing high levels of anxiety, depression, and stress due to academic, financial, and future career pressures, indicating that this is a widespread problem affecting students' populations by Smith et al. In that same article, Abulazim M. Argani et al. 2025 states academic overload and performance expectations are strongly linked to poorer mental well-being, showing that the demands of tertiary education can directly harm students' psychological health. Another study by Georges Barbayanis in Frontier in Psychology titled Academic Stress and Students' Well-being found that prolonged academic pressure contributes significantly to burnout, which reduces students' energy, motivation, and capacity to cope. Now that I've established the severity of these problems, let's look at the solutions that can effectively address this crisis within our university. According to a 2025 systematic review by Sandris Derams et al. Titled Health Behavior Interventions to Improve Mental Health Outcomes for Students in the University Setting, published in the International Journals of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity, university-based interventions that promote healthy behaviors such as physical activity, adequate sleep, and stress management has been shown to effectively reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and stress among tertiary students. In addition, according to a 2025 scoping review by Grace Axel et al. Titled Wellbeing Interventions in U.S. College, a positive higher education perspective, published in Frontier in Psychology, campus-wide well-being initiatives such as mindfulness programs and support systems play a crucial role in improving mental health and creating a supportive learning environment in higher education. After outlining the key solutions, let's explore the benefit these changes will bring to students and the overall campus environment. According to a 2025 study by Michaela Knowles et al. Titled Effectiveness of a Self-Guided Digital Interventions for Mental Health and Psychological Well-Being in University Students, pre- and post-intervention study published in the Journals of Medical and Internet Research. Students who participate in a structured cell-guided digital mental health program experience significant reductions in psychological distress, anxiety, and depressive symptoms, suggesting that scalable digital interventions enhance their capacity to cope with academic and their life stresses. Additionally, according to a 2024 systematic review by Galip G. Abu Farid et al. Titled The Impact of Resilience Interventions on University Students, Mental Health and Well-being, a systematic review published in Education Sciences, resilience building interventions such as mindfulness, skill-based training, psychoeducation, and coaching delivered in university setting are associated with reduction in stress and anxiety. In conclusion, mental health support is vital to university students. Although it's often taken for granted, access to proper resources and supportive campus environments can be the foundations of a healthier and more successful academic journey. There is a clear need to address the mental health crisis in tertiary education. Effective mental health support programs can benefit students' well-being, strengthen campus community, and improve academic success. Take actions by supporting mental health in your university. Check in on friends, talk openly about stress, and encourage help seeking. Advocates for accessible mental health service. Every small action, listening, sharing, and raising awareness together, we can build a campus where no student struggles alone and every student can thrive. While mental health in tertiary education is often overlooked or underestimated, I hope you agree along with the expert side that neglecting students' well-being might maintain academic performance in the short term, but it fails to support students and weakens the campus community in the long run. That's all for me. Thank you.